Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. How is everybody doing today? This is Stu Queen B, and welcome to my channel. I appreciate if you hit the like button when you come in the building. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. I promise you will enjoy yourself. I promise you will. If you don't, you could inbox me on Instagram and tell me, that was corny. I'd appreciate it. I'm going over to Sister Rules number 8, and that's called Go Get 'Em Girl. This is about the sister rules of life, relationships, and all that good stuff. I pray that everyone is well, and I hope that everybody had a wonderful weekend. Let me get on down to reading this book. I hope everybody's well. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel. If you're a Royal Gladiator, drop some crowns in the chat for yourself. I would truly appreciate it. Let a sister know you came through. And again, please hit that like button. I would truly appreciate it. Again, chapter 8, Go Get 'Em Girl. You're in the lunchroom at a job, and just as you're waiting for the counter lady to plop that meatloaf sandwich on that cardboard tray, you look up and see that God has sent through a double-door gift you are sure was put on this earth especially for you. He's tall, he's fine, he's in a suit, and has all his teeth. Oh, yes, Lord, man must have all his teeth. There's a problem without all his teeth. You look at the counter lady, who has dipped her hands into the potato chip bowl, winking it and smiling. You look at the gift again, and vaguely remember some of your colleague men mentioning that there's a new cutie pie black guy. The advertising department. It's him. You're sure of it. He strolled out before you have the chance to say anything. If you're a true Sister Rules girl, you're going to find some excuse to go into his office and investigate. That's true. You'll check for a ring, survey the landscape for any telltale signs of a mate. If it's clear, you'll step to him. That's right, introduce yourself and strike up a conversation. Why not? You've got absolutely nothing to lose and anything on this earth to gain. This could well be a potential brother, Mr. Right. And you want first dibs. First dibs never go to the shy girl who sits back and waits to be approached. That act aloof and happens back and waits. Sits back and waits to be approached. I'm so lost. This is retarded. Y'all excuse me. Notice you playing like an 8-track. Okay. It's not just cute in the 90s because men can't read that. You might flash him a little back and look at him and shyly turn your head in the other direction. But today, there's that indication for him. That's no indication for him that he can talk to you. Indeed, many brothers has been dismissed outright for telling a woman she looks nice, or just plain saying hello to her. They certainly not looking for the opportunity to get to this so that may avoid talking to you altogether. Mm, they do they do like being flattered, though, particularly by a sister who is confident enough to smile, say hello, and open up the opportunity if they're interested for dating position possibilities. Hmm. It takes the pressure off them. The moment you open your mouth, they'll know you're approachable, that you are not going to diss them in the moment they work their mouth to say hello. Hmm. Let's see. It also gets you to notice more quickly, particularly in a club setting, where guys are surrounded by a room full of women who also might be looking for the opportunity to attract their attention. Think about it. If you're in a club or in a store or restaurant and you see a guy who floats your boat, the odds are that you will have only one, maybe two shots to connect with him. You can't pull out a Bible in a club and pray to the Lord that he miraculously walks up to you. And if he doesn't see you, but you notice him, don't speak the moment of indecisiveness. Meaning your potential brother, Mr. Right, might just walk out the door without you having given him yourself the opportunity to meet him and greet him and check him out. What's the worst thing that could happen? Anyway, brother could say a cheery hello and introduce you to his date. Or you could have missed the gold band on the left ringer finger. Or he could just make it really clear that he's not interested. Yes, to get your feelings hurt in a situation would kind of suck. But the benefit would far outweigh the negative, particularly if he bites. At the very least, you could always have another drink and move on to the next. Be careful though, not to overdo it. There's still men and they still need to feel they played some part in initiating your groove on. So when you approach them, say hello, strike up a conversation. Perhaps ask him to dance. But don't ask him out on a date. If he's interested and not complete not a complete numbskull, oh no, he didn't use numbskull. He'll bite and ask you out on a date, or at least offer up the digits. If he asks for your number, give him the digits to the office and plan for lunch date so that you can check him out in the light. You don't want any booger bears showing up on your doorstep. They play too much. Not a booger bear. I can't. Anyway, but you do eventually want to get something there. So you take the initiative and introduce yourself. I assure you, you'll never have another lonely night if you master the art. All right now. My girl T could give lessons on this. I mean, homegirl is so good that all of my girlfriends swear up and down they want to be just like her when they grow up. Really? She's good. I've seen her in action. We were out on Thanksgiving night, full of turkey and stuffing and collard greens, getting our groove on at this exclusive Philadelphia nightclub when T spotted out this handsome man across the room. We know she's interested in him just by the glare in her eyes. He'd set off her cutie pie alarm in a big way. Of course, there was about a billion other women in the joint who knew who he was, too. But none of them, and certainly none of us, had the cojones to let him catch us looking anywhere within 5 miles radius of where he was standing. let alone make eye contact with him. Not my girl T, though. Girlfriend surveyed the room, smoothed down her little dress, puffed up her hair, and put on her prettiest dimpled smile, and walked right over to where the boy was standing, near the bar. She didn't say anything at him first, just asked the bartender for a white wine. While she was waiting for a drink, she casually and nonchalantly turned to her left and smiled at him. Oh boy smiled right back. She turned back quickly, searching for the bartender with her wine. Then slowly she looked again. He smiled again and took the swig of his beer. Looks like you're all out, she said, pointing at his empty mug. May I buy you another? Old boy was flabbergasted. Not only was she fine, but she offered to buy him a drink. Excuse me, y'all. Hold on for a second. Okay. Just for GP, he was going to talk to her, because it never happened like this for him. Women walked up to him and asked him to buy them a drink all the time, then walk away like they just pumped 2 quarters into a soda machine and got their Coke, and were in need of nothing else. But this one, she was pretty. She had a killer smile, and she was flipping the script on him with that, "Can I buy you a drink?" She reached into her purse to pay for the drink, but being the gentleman that he was, he told her the beer and wine were on him. She thanked him and introduced herself. They exchanged a few pleasantries between sips of drinks, then headed straight back for the dance floor. Okay, now that's the plate. That's almost like that play dumb. Play like you're not interested, but you're really interested. I know what I mean. Where was I at? Okay. Here it is almost 6 months later, and she's making plans to go see him downtown in Texas, where it turns out old boy plays for a professional football team during the NFL season. On his off time, he's in Philly chilling with my girl T. It's that simple. And to think girlfriend didn't even have to put up her $4.50 for the Heineken. So, when you out trying to meet a man, don't be over shy, because that will definitely, I could say it for myself, because I'm a shy individual. It don't sound like it, but I promise y'all I'm a very shy individual in person. I get real quiet. So I know when I get real quiet, ain't a man trying to talk to you if you're too quiet. But I don't drink. So if I'm at the club, I'm just surveying the building, period. I'm not even looking for no man. I'm just looking, seeing what's going on. So when you out and about with your girls or with your friends, have those conversations about what they do to try to get a man, or try to meet up with a man, or meet a nice individual or female. It don't make a difference. But take your time. Don't overdo it. That's all I'm saying. When you looking for it, don't overdo it. Let it come to you. You could put the bait out there, but let them come to you. If they don't come to you, they're not interested. If they come to you, they're interested. Unless they're shy like you, then you might have a problem. You might have to try to figure out a way to work around that to get it together. So anybody that comes by and catches this, I would appreciate it. If you hit the thumbs up, that lets me know you were in the building. And that also lets you to know we are here. And it allows people to come over and get to know us better. Because like I said, we're a group of women over here and some brothers over here. We're about positivity, not negativity. We're about love and grace. We're about understanding people. We care for one another. And we make sure that we check on one another on a regular basis. That's how we roll over here. And it's not nothing fake. It's not nothing phony. It's just that we click very well over here. And it's not a clique, it's just a bunch of grown women and men having adult conversations and not just constantly always digging into the negative of life. We want to see the positive parts of life. We want to feel understood and respected in life. Because a lot of people didn't ask to be here. But God is making sure that He gives you a way to figure out if something you want is for you or not. Just think about it. If you're looking for a mate, be mindful how you step to a man, because most men be looking at you like you're crazy if you step to one. So you have to give him the opportunity to step to you. So I hope y'all enjoyed the sister rules. Number 8, girl, go get them. And make sure you do it right. Try not to put him in the friend zone. Don't let him put you in the friend zone. Be his friend, but don't be too cool of a friend, because that's when they stick you for real in the friend zone. So I appreciate anyone coming by, checking out this video. I would appreciate it again if you would hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Let me know that you came through. Don't be shy. We're not shy over here. We are honest and we make sure, like I said, it's not a clique, but it's adult women and men that make sure we keep track of each other, to make sure that everyone is well. We like to make sure that our brothers and sisters are in a positive vibe and not allowing the negative of the world and YouTube to stress them out. I might have a rant coming soon, but I'm not sure, but I'll let y'all know. So again, thank you for coming through and checking out this video. I appreciate each and every one of you that comes by, and I pray that all is well. Make sure you love upon your family, love upon your kids. Teach your young boys how to treat a lady, and teach your young ladies how to act like young ladies. Because it's hard enough as it is out here. And some people need to learn how to teach their girls how to act like ladies. In 2023, we shouldn't have to be going through that. We do. Because there are too many young girls that want to act like the man and want the man to sit back and do nothing. That's a lazy man if you let him sit back and do nothing. I'm just saying. We all learn the hard way. With that being said, I wish y'all a blessed and beautiful day. This is Stu Queen be out. Deuces.
Doing too much might change my view.